Hi you guys, we're going to be talking about precise language, and like I've said in the past, this could be a time that you guys pause the video, you look over my example, you guys just kind of look over it, use this when you guys are doing your daily jots, see if it helps you. And again, you guys, these are just great strategies and tools that you've been taught, but they're also great reminders and things that you guys can add on and things that you can work on as you guys are getting farther into your books. So what I mean by precise language is you guys are really looking at the words, the best words to describe a character, to describe a scene, and really looking at synonyms. So instead of just looking at like the sad, the mads, could you think of a synonym, something that would be stronger, something that helps you envision your character better than just some of those very basic words? So I just wrote down, use precise, insightful, and sophisticated language to capture ideas about characters. And again, you guys, instead of talking about sad, mad, could you talk about that a character's guarded? Could you talk about how a character is affected by all the things that have happened to him? That she's been disappointed over and over again. So instead of saying that she's been let down, instead of saying that she's sad, you could put that Charlie is that she's been disappointed. That every single adult in her life has given up on her, has not been there for her, has not been a great role model. So again, you guys, that's better language to use than just the sad or the mad or let down. And some of you guys even say that the character is complicated. That doesn't explain anything. How is the character complicated, okay? So again, move past the feelings and really focus on the traits. And can you find the best word that describes the character? Whether that's honest, whether that's caring, whether that means that they are strong. Not like the physical strong, but are we seeing that she's a strong character? And you guys, I would definitely say that she's a strong character because she's gone through so much, and most people would never be able to go through every single thing that she has. Even as an adult, I have never been handed as bad of a card as her. And you know what? She's still moving on. She's still making wishes, and she's trying to find the best in the situation. So just some strategies to think about, strategies to try. Use traits, not feelings. You guys, we just talked about that. You should not be using worried. You should not be talking about sad, happy, mad. Those are first grade words. You guys as fourth graders and fifth graders, the expectation is that you guys are really thinking about how the synonyms for those words. So go into Google and type it in. What's a synonym for mad? What's a synonym for hurt? What's a synonym for sad? Okay? And then find the best word that describes that character. Use similes or metaphors to describe characters. And you guys, this comes back to the figurative language, right? Figurative language is an author's technique to help you envision a situation or to describe a character. Here's my example. So I'm referring to Rob from Tiger Rising. We all know Rob. We've talked a lot about Rob. So here's my example. Rob is as closed up as a suitcase or caged bird. Because you guys, in a suitcase, your things are packed away. Then it's zipped up, and sometimes we even lock them up. It's not easy to access, and it's put away. Okay, or a caged bird. A bird is in a cage. It's not free to fly wherever it wants. It has to rely on the person to let it out, if the person lets it out. So again, you guys, we know that after Rob's mom dies, he keeps everything bottled up. He doesn't have emotions. He doesn't have feelings. He doesn't want to have those. So he put everything away, all of his thoughts, all of his memories, all of the good things about his mom, and he packed them away. And so every day he goes to school, he learns, and then he goes home, watches TV, doesn't talk to his dad. And he kind of does the same thing over and over and over again. He's locked away everything, and he's not accessing those feelings. So again, I can use a simile or a metaphor to describe a character, but then I can find evidence that supports my metaphor or my simile. And you guys, that's the important part to remember, is that you want to use the text evidence, because you can give me any example, fantastic, but if you guys can't support it, then it's not strong. Then there's no point to it. Then I'm going to be like, oh, I don't believe you. Okay, the way to prove you right and to prove me wrong is to have that support. Okay, think about it like a debate. You guys like to debate? Well, in order to win a debate, you have to have proof. You have to have evidence that you're able to fight over. that you have to argue. So I just put, this means that he doesn't like to show his emotions. And again, you guys, this is just one example of a metaphor or a simile that you guys can use. And again, use it, not use it. But again, really challenge yourself to think a little bit deeper about your characters and what are like 1 or 2 words that would best describe them. And could you look at it as, instead of focusing on the feeling, find the best trait, and even challenge yourself to think about it as a simile or a metaphor. You know, like think about, you could say Charlie is as guarded as a bank robber with his treasure, or a pirate with his treasure. Okay, she's guarded because she keeps her feelings to herself. She's been so let down. She's been disappointed. She's really like guarded her heart, and she's kind of put up a wall so people can't get in. So, and then if you think about that compared to a pirate with his treasure, well, guess what? That's his life. That's their, you know, everything that he, you know, that's his job, okay? So he's not going to let anyone take his treasure because it means so much to him. Again, 2 different things, bringing it together and doing a comparison, but then using text evidence to support it. All right, goodbye.